Oh, hey there, guys. Welcome to the channel. I just thought I'd share with you this OshKosh M-ATV that I just picked up today, and I thought this thing was really cool. I hadn't seen it before, and I don't know. I saw this in actually Walmart, and I just had to have it. So yeah, I picked it up, even though I just bought a bunch of cars last week. Always when I see something I really like, I grab it. And yeah, I mean, this thing has got lots of potential for a really cool like Gaslands car, basically. So I have a couple of ideas for it. It may take a little bit. I've actually got some stuff on order right now for a pending group of cars, actually. So I think this thing is actually going to end up being part of that team. So, but as you can see, it's got a perch on the top, and I was thinking you can add something like a machine gun up there. I mean, I don't know why they didn't even like include a machine gun already, but I guess it's one extra thing to try to mold in, and it may look a little fragile. I mean, it's not supposed to be a really cheap toy after all. So but I just thought it was really cool, being kind of like an off-roady looking vehicle and a very good armored car at the same time. But the extent of this video is actually just to kind of show you how to do how to drill rivets, really. So I know you can do two ideas where you can take a smaller drill and make a pilot hole, but some of the rivets, like this one here, actually has fairly decent holes to begin with. So what I do is I use a drill bit that's actually a little bit bigger than the rivet itself, and I'm just very careful. I just kind of go steady on it. I try not to put a lot of pressure, and I was using a different type of drill bit earlier, like they were like gold color, and they were just taking a long time to drill out the rivet. So I went over with, I started using these more cheap, they're actually kind of cheap. I don't remember the brand that I'm using right now, but they seem to work like really, like pretty quickly, actually. So I know you're not really seeing exactly what's going on here. I should have got a better angle for you, but what you want to try to do is just get the head of the rivet off, and just have it sort of like a pretty clean. Once if you see any like little bit of plastic coming, I mean, that's okay, but you want to try to just get to the point where the rivet is gone, and the drill is just starting to touch that black plastic area. And then yeah, what I'm doing is basically you can test to see if it will pop off. So I had yeah, like the back was already off, and it was super cleanly done, but yeah, the front needed to be just done like a little bit more, and just to make sure that it was going to come off nicely without really having to put much force at all. Sometimes you could just do a little bit, it would just kind of snap off, because you want to, when you glue it back, you want like a little bit of resistance left over. So yeah, once all the rivets are off, you can just simply pull the whole vehicle apart, and everything just falls on the floor. What I actually use is an old piece of carpet or a bath mat in my garage, and I just it kind of protects the vehicle and keeps the shavings in one place, and I don't really have to worry about making too much of a mess. So as you can see with this particular model, that's got like the back steering wheel, the perch cover, and actually the gas cans are pretty much the only main things you can really see in terms of the molding. So I might cut away the front windshields and use use like mesh in there instead. So I'm gonna be modifying the plastic for this truck. I'm quite sure I'm gonna do that, and depending on what team this is gonna fall into. If it's the team that I'm thinking about doing, I may end up just keeping the windows and everything intact, because it's not going to be completely modified, and I'm going after a different kind of look. So I also picked up these two cars, and a car and a truck today. So thought I'd share those with you as well. So I'm just gonna add those in my into my collection. The truck actually will be part of a future build that I'm going to do. So I needed a pickup truck to basically hack apart. So that one, this Mazda is part of that. So, and then yeah, for this vehicle too, I thought I'd do a little bit of planning. You know, kind of what I sometimes do is I kind of draw out what I'm thinking about doing to a vehicle. So I'm just doing like a really crude sketch in terms of what this M-ATV looks like, and give you guys an idea of what I was thinking. And definitely adding like a machine gun, you know, to the top perch. And then I was thinking like some kind of a netting or some kind of like a catcher or something, if this is like a prison vehicle, which it actually could be, to have some kind of a pole hanging out the back, and having like a net for, like, you know, picking up you know, people that are running or something like that, or something that, you know, maybe even like something to drop on a vehicle as well. I mean, that could be like an idea. You can just kind of model it the way you want just to make it look really cool, but definitely want to add a machine gun to that top perch. So hopefully you don't mind my drawing, my quick drawing skills. I'm actually pretty darn good at drawing, but for the purpose of the video, I just doing something extremely quick, just as a reference point for myself. But you know, this is sort of like what I'm thinking of doing with this, and yeah, I think it would look kind of neat. So yeah, this is just you know, the vehicle share of this OshKosh M-ATV. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the future build of this car. You'll see it again soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.